I'm backstage at the last OJays concert. It's the last stop on the train, baby. And I'm excited to be here. Let's see if we can get an interview after the show. I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio and Golden Rule Media Entertainment. I am so very happy to have my next guest today. He is legendary. He has done so much for the music industry, and I looked up to him and his lineage and the last name. I mean, who wouldn't look up to Levert? Eddie Levert is here with me today, and I'm so excited to have him. The last name Levert has just been iconic. And thank you so much for being here. Mr. Eddie
I
Levert is in the
thank you.
house.
Thank you, Yaya. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Yaya
you.
Diamond. Yeah, you're a diamond in the rough, right?
I'm a diamond in the rough. I need a lot of polishing and a lot of put me
No,
back
not
on there
really,
to
not
polishing.
really, not really, not really.
So I said Gerald Levert only to say this because people know Gerald Levert and they know Eddie Levert and they know Levert, the last name. It's just iconic. Just the lineage that you guys have had. It's just wonderful. How did this all begin for you guys?
Well, it started down in Canton, Ohio, um, because that's where I was really raised. Uh, from the time I was 7 years old till till I was about 18. That's when I started singing, and we left Canton and went to California and started my career as the as the OJays there in California, and with the kids. Once I made the record Backstabbers, then it was automatically that the kids got in the basement and they would play drums and play piano and we groove out with each other. So it was naturally that they started to becoming interested in music. And so Gerald and Sean, they decided that they wanted to sing. I had already thought that I was gonna, if I could get a group and I could make it uh, by myself without the OJs, I figured I would call the group Levert. They stole my name and
It's
they, and
okay.
they went out and made a record called Casanova, and they Pop Goes My Mind, and they called himself Levert. And I told him about that. I should have sued him, but it was a good thing that they kept the name going and all the things that we were doing as far as music is concerned.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you, man. I tell you what.
Yeah, right, right. They got me. I mean, they
They
got
got
me.
you,
I mean, when I
man.
looked around, the song was a hit and everybody was talking about Levert. I said, they stole my name. That's what they did. And, and, and but I was very proud of them. I was very proud of them. You know,
I hear you.
they, especially Gerald, he was a consummate songwriter, consummate performer, and he just he was a natural. There was no stopping him. He wanted it, and he wanted it bad. You know what I'm saying? He wanted
Yeah.
to be a superstar, and so it was all over me. It was all in him. You know, that's who he was. Music. That's who he
Mm.
was.
Wow. Wow. And I missed you on the last tour that you guys, or the last one that you guys had, and you came to Tampa. You weren't there that time, but I did an interview with Eric and the other guys, and it was just wonderful. They were like, "You just missed Eddie." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
right.
I
Right.
know." But it was a wonderful concert, great concert. I missed you, but I have you here today, and you have new music too.
Yes, I do. I got a record out called "It Ain't Easy." I wrote this after they shut down the country, after they stopped everybody from flying in or flying out, and then they they closed everything and everybody had to stay in the house. So I was like, think to myself, it was hard. It was hard to get a job. It was hard to meet people. It was hard to get association and have camaraderie with people. So it
Yeah.
became very. It was not easy to live in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd never been in a in a time that I spent that the world was shut down. So
Hmm.
that's how I wrote this song because it
Wow.
wasn't easy. It wasn't easy getting a job. It wasn't easy getting work. It wasn't easy finding a friend. None of those things. All of the
No,
it was hard. It was just hard. It was a hard time for everybody.
it was. It was definitely hard. And I mean, everything got shut down. Everything got canceled.
Absolutely. And
Oh,
so, it's like I caught the COVID uh,
yeah,
last year. That's why I didn't make that tour with the
I
OJays.
know.
Uh, I was that's something that you didn't really want to. You don't want that.
No,
And anybody who's ever had it, they can tell you the same thing. You don't want that. It's a
no.
rough thing. It's hard. It attacks your body. It attacks your anything that's weak on your system. It attacks that, and it goes in for the kill.
Yeah,
So
it
I'm
does.
still recovering from that. I'm still recovering.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I lost my stepfather because of COVID. So I
Really.
know. Yeah. And a few friends, they passed away
Mhm.
because of it. So yeah,
Boy,
it was.
like I tell people, you you think that you can get past it because you feel like it's a cold, but it's a little bit more than that. It's
Yeah.
something that attacks the body and really takes you down. And if you're not strong, and if you don't have strong belief in God and all of that, you're not gonna make it. You can't make it
No.
through there.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna make it. I agree. I agree. And I'm very happy you did.
Well, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This is
And you will. You will get
yes, yes, absolutely.
definitely. So you do have your daughter, and you have a duet with her on the next album called Time Traveler, and the song is called Never. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
And she's so
absolutely.
pretty. Hi. She's so gorgeous.
Where's
She's
she
just
at?
wonderful.
She's running around here. Come here and let the people see.
Hi. Hey. She's so pretty, guys. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
Don't don't tell her that. She won't. She's gonna want more money.
All right, so we're backstage in the green room with the OJs, and I'm going to get a really short interview because they really do have to go. They're going to Atlanta tomorrow, and I just want to get this because this is iconic. It's a moment of history. I'm so thankful that they've had me back here enjoying the concert and spending this time with them. I'll be right back. Don't you go anywhere.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, how did that come about?
Well, uh, I was in the studio cutting the Time Traveler album, and so I was continually writing. So I started with the music to this song, and I let her hear it, and she wanted to write to it. She wrote the lyrics and the melody, and I did the music. And so, but she came up with the lyrics and the melody that she came up with was so incredible that I had to go in the studio and record it. And then after I got in the studio, I said, you know what? Maybe we should do it as a duet. And so we got to messing with it, and it came out really great. It really came out really, and she surprised me. I really didn't know that she was that talented. But
Oh.
don't tell her, please. Don't tell
I said the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Am I
her.
correct?
Yeah. Well, I guess that's true.
Yeah, yeah. It's wonderful to have your children follow in your footsteps, especially when those footsteps have already been established. So, what are you doing in the future, and what can we look forward to from the Leverts? I
Oh,
have to say this because, like, your daughter now is like there is the lineage. It's just going to keep going.
well, she's gonna go on the road with me. In fact, we're gonna do a thing June 10th, June 10th, teen, 10th,
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Yeah, but
Okay.
this Friday we're gonna sing the song "Never" because we're down in Houston, so
Hmm.
we're gonna do Juneteenth down here, and she's gonna sing it for the first time in front of people, and so look, I think we're gonna always have music from the Leverts. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna always be a part of this music scene, and I'm not going away. I think I'm gonna just have to fade away. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just walk away from it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
continue to do it. Because this album, the Eddie Levert Time Traveler album, it's really a great album. It's really good, if I must say so myself. Because
Hmm.
I spent a lot of time and I just went in deep. Like I you can't get anything unless you put your whole heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
So like the the first couple of albums that I did by myself, that I was into it, but I wasn't into it like I was into this record. So I
Hmm.
went all in, and so you can tell it in by the music that it's really good. I got a song in there called "Let Go to My Place," which is really a beautiful song, which will probably be my next single, and you'll probably be hearing it in the next couple of weeks. It's really good. Now,
Woo!
maybe you can play it. It's
Yeah. Have them send it to me. I'll play it.
I will. I will definitely do that.
Definitely, definitely. Wow. Well, Mr. Levert, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. We can find you on Instagram and Facebook and all the other places, or just type in your name, Eddie Levert. And
Uh,
that's, I mean, you got to give it to your brothers, though. You got to give it to your brothers. I mean, they made Levert Levert.
Yes, they
I mean,
did. Yes, they
they
did.
did.
Yes, they
I'm
did.
glad you didn't sue them because you would have had to change your name to like a different name or something.
Yeah, yeah, they wouldn't have took that too good at
No,
all. You know.
no.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans today?
Oh no, just that I'm still in the business, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all by the time we're on tour now. So I'm hoping to make all of the dates this time. So y'all be looking for me. I'll be up there waving, talking stuff, and putting y'all in the groove and dancing in the aisles and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing you.
But thank you so much, Mr. Levert, for being on the show. I
I
appreciate it.
thank
And
you. I thank you
then
for having.
I can't wait to see you. I hope to see you on tour this summer.
Hope to see you soon. And you take care, Yaya Diamond. I
I
love that
will.
name,
Thank
Diamond.
you.
That's it. Okay.
And you too.
You
All right, guys.
take care. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye, Mr. Levert. And see you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to dare to be different and go after your dreams today.
Yes.
I want to welcome you guys right here. We're backstage with the mighty OJays, and I got Eric, of course. Hey, Eric. And oh my gosh, we got my man over here that hasn't changed in like a whole entire year. This is amazing. So is this your last tour, you guys? I mean, how is this working for you?
Well, it's like if we can tour for the next 3 years, then it'll be our last tour in 3 years.
I hear that. I hear
Well, it
that.
pretty much takes that much time to cover all of the places we need to go.
And you guys are finishing up this leg in Philly, I heard.
This late.
This leg, yeah, this month in Philly, yeah.
Yeah, then we have a West Coast run. And the West Coast is a short run. It consists of LA, San Diego, San Francisco, Oakland, and probably San Antonio, Texas. And that's the whole West Coast pretty much.
With so many.
And maybe Vegas, right?
And right,
You're right. Maybe Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I might have to come out to Vegas, y'all. We're gonna have to go out to Vegas. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool. So I want to thank you guys so much. I know you got to go. I know you guys have to get on the bus and all that stuff. But what do you want to say to your fans today?
You want to ask us no questions, huh?
No, I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, that's what you was doing.
Yeah, shoot. Walt, hi. I did say hi to Walt.
What I want to say to my fans is thank you so much for supporting us for 64 years. And I'll be 80, 25th of this month, August. And I really appreciate you. Couldn't have done it without you. I want you to really know that. Couldn't have done it without you. So I'm going to hang around for probably another 3 or 4 years. And then I'm going to ride off into the sunset. But I love it. I loved it. And I loved you being with me during this adventure. It was good. Thank you.
Oh yeah. And he's probably gonna do some fishing too. He's been trying to get to fishing. He's been trying to fish for a minute now.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, Walter is an excellent fisherman. He fish better than he play golf.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't either.
Oh yeah. They can't take his money fishing.
That's good.
But thank you for supporting us for the last 64 years, because if you hadn't supported us for 64 years, I wouldn't have been able to do 28 of those 64 years. And I'm glad that you've been following the OJays and been supporting us all these years. And we just did a sold out concert. Ask Yaya.
Yep.
Sold out concert up here in
Sold
Tampa. And so we doing something right, and they must still love us. And thank you for your support.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Maybe we can get them on the show later while we're more comfortable. You guys, we'll set up another interview like we did the last time. Okay. Remember? We did an interview the first time when I first met Eric, and it was like he was home and I was home. It was perfect.
Oh yeah, we can do that anytime.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. So we'll get Walt on there. That's not a hard thing to do. So when Walt is fishing, we can just grab him from his fishing routine.
Walter knows how to do Zoom now.
Walt knows how to do Zoom.
We can get him on Zoom. So,
He can chill.
He knows how to do it now.
Okay, so we're going to have to do a Zoom interview with Walt. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to Dare to Be Different. And if you haven't seen the OJays, you better go see them, okay? I mean, you just don't know, okay? Just come on. Don't procrastinate. Go get your tickets. Bye.